Hey, so I'm back with my Real Housewives of Atlanta review for this week. It's a little bit later than normal because I've kind of been under the weather. Matter of fact, I'm still kind of under the weather. Got a little sore throat, so hopefully you can hear me okay and I don't sound too froggy or too, congested. Anyway, so yeah, last night I went to bed. Didn't get to do it last night like I should have. But anyway, jumping right into this, gonna keep it really brief since it's already late. Show started off with Kenya and Sheree. I do think it was a great effort to have them mend their differences or try to start down the right path of friendship since they are new acquaintances. I thought that was really good, really cute. However, I saw this posted last night. Why was Sheree sweeping the porch on an unfinished house? It's a big old house, true. But girl, why are you sweeping the porch? Ain't nothing else done. Anyway, Kenya childish. Why would you try to go into that woman's house to get pictures with your phone, pretend to do that kind of stuff? That's real childish. And I don't think she was serious about it. However, she likes to know firsthand so she can spill that tea when she gets with her girlfriends. And she may not have posted the pictures on like a social medium of some sort, but still, why would you do that? Obviously, it's something she doesn't want you to see. And I think that's when a lot of people don't know how to take Kenya when she does those type of childish things. Nobody knows really how to take her. So, but hey, just my outlook. Moving right along to my next set of notes. Porsha and Phaedra, when they went to the sex store, albeit a souped up sex store, to go buy an outfit to wear on FaceTime with Duke. Now, but you ballin', he ballin'. Yeah, y'all need to just see each other when y'all see each other. This whole FaceTime deal, girl. Suppose it would have got you playing in your cat, and like T.S. Madison said, got your whole fist in your womb, and he got the proof of this, and then it comes out on social media too, girl. You don't want that. And even serious. Now I do feel like, yeah, that was a lot. Like to do all of that to go pick up these clothes and backtracking a little bit. What the hell did Phaedra have on? Like this two piece, and not that it looked bad. It's just a stray away from what we know of classic Phaedra. And she calls us to one of the classier ones. That outfit was not the deal, sis. Not the deal at all. But anyway, yeah. Moving right along, so they went to the store, picked up little thought clothes. Why didn't we see what Phaedra picked up? I'm almost sure they said like this mesh onesie, like one of those little ripped out crotch fuck me panties. It was a whole bodysuit thing. Go ahead, Miss Phaedra, get you a whole entire piece. I ain't even mad. Move right along. Candy and Cynthia. Now, I really do need to go back and watch the last season because I thought they weren't cool like that. Um, but Candy to me is very much similar to what I do. If we have an issue with someone at some point, um, she'll I'll play it real cool, like I'm real cordial about it. I'll still speak to you. We can still hang out at the same events. I can still hang out with you at my house where it's just me and you. But it's real cordial, real cool. I'm not gonna give you too much. I'm not. It's gonna be real hard for me to trust you, to give you real insight into my life. So if you want to give me insight into yours, fine. I'm not going to necessarily use it against you. That's not my intent. But I'm not going to give you an all access pass to be right back into my life. So I play it real cool, kind of like, to me, how Candy does. She pretty much, at some point, all of the girls have always has had something to say about her, but she plays it real cool and real cordial. She's like, oh, okay, and she gets over it, and she just kind of goes with the flow. I like that about Candy. Candy is my nigga. But hey, from a real experienced person who's like that, you can always tell, bitch, she not really into y'all like that. Y'all into her, y'all back girlfriends, but she not really your Judy. Anyway, moving right along, Phaedra and Kim. I thought that was a good pairing for a good scene to see the parents of the situation, the parents with younger kids, because Candy has kids as well as Cynthia. Yeah, they all have kids, but they have younger toddlers and children who really need like a lot of care and love and time and all that kind of thing. So I think they'd be a good friend pair. They both love the Lord. He heard they cry. Um, and I think that'd just be really cute. Phaedra is real freaky, so I hope that goes well for Kim. And she said she wanted another person to add to the classy girls or help to bring the class back to Atlanta. But backtracking to that outfit you had on at the thought store, was that classy? But hey, to each his own. I'll move right along. Porsha has really become a thought Miss Molly this episode or this season. Like since she's got her peach back, like she's really dressed the part of a thought. I shouldn't say thought. That's rude. But she's dressed very provocatively, if you will. Like she's always got her boobs exposed, something that's real form fitting to show her shape. And I ain't knocking that because if you got it flaunted. However, just 2 seasons ago, you was a God-fearing Christian white woman where you wasn't trying to do all that. You was not trying to show all that. None of that was happening because that's not what a wife should do, etc., etc., etc. And hey, okay. But I just thought that was, I think that's kind of weird, if you will. But, anyhow, as I digress, also, Phaedra's child, Porsha, just because he didn't FaceTime you back, he really may have had something else to do. A lot of times in life, period, if somebody doesn't text us back, doesn't make themselves available as soon as we need them, we try to dismiss them. But at the same token, you have to realize he has a business. He has to take care of himself first. Because if he doesn't try to take care of business and then gets kicked off of the team, and now he's living off of you, everybody will say that he's sponging off of you and just using you for what he can get. So let that man take care of business. And I know all this has already been filmed, so y'all may very well be pregnant with child by now, but hey, it is what it is. Just reviewing it as I see it now. So moving right along to the trip. The first part of it was very interesting to me to see Candy and Kim get that interaction and to talk about the sex toys. And I would not have pictured Kim to be that open so quickly about it. But I think her and Candy would make good friends. So Candy is always real, honest, and 100. She's very, very consistent in who she is. I think they make good friends on the show. Interested to see how that's gonna go. And side note, did y'all see how Candy woke up on that bed seat like she had been asleep for about 5 hours just and woke up from the dead? Yes, God, that was funny to me. And yeah, so I didn't really pay much attention to anybody else on the ride after they started adding more people because it was just a lot to follow in between them bouncing back and forth between the bus and the ride of Cynthia and Kenya and Cynthia's friend Tammy. Girl, why her voice so deep and she sounded like, yeah, she sounded like very, don't leave me in all this pain. She sounds very that. But anyway, back to the notes. Side note, I got sidetracked when they first got on the little boat, yacht, whatever. That black bartender, girl, he was caked. I love him. Excuse me, Mr. Black Bartender, from the show. If you're watching and you like the plus size girls, holla at the doll. I love you, heart. Okay, moving right along. So, at first I thought Shamia was the friend of Candy, but as we come to find out, Shamia is the friend of Porsha. Now, Porsha, why would you invite that lady, knowing that y'all are just now back speaking to cordial terms? Why would you invite somebody else to her event? And then when she brought it to your attention, you tried to justify it to say, oh, well, I thought we could accommodate. We who? It wasn't your event. Or Phaedra's not coming, so we have room to accommodate. Phaedra wasn't coming, but they also had already added in for Tammy. But you didn't know any of these things prior to getting there, so you should not have invited that lady. Anyway, side note, child, who is Shamia? Now, she's popped up from 2 episodes so far. She reminds me of like a That was gonna be a read. I was gonna say a low budget Marlo, but not really even that. Like, because I don't know her and I don't have any background story on her. She does kind of give me that she's trying to get a 15 minutes of fame, because on the last episode she was all in the camera time while the camera was on, and then she wanted to go ahead and shade Kenya to, about her product and things that she had out for display, etc., etc., etc. Like, she was just trying to get her time in. This episode, now she's all in the camera having an opinion and whatnot. It's like, you're not a main cast member. You should be like old black people say, children should be seen and not heard. But no, you all in the camera with your swimsuit ready body, and it's a nice body. And you jumping off this, that, and the third, and now you got so much to say. You want to shade the person who's put together the boat, trip, and yeah, it was a lot from Shmia, whoever that is. Move right along, girl. Why would Kim shade Kim? No, sorry. Why would Kenya shade Kim about her age? And Kim said, "No, man, bitch, you tried it from the pits of hell, girl. Because I'm only 5 months older than you, not 5 years. Don't try my auntie Kim like that. Don't try Regine. I love Regine. I love Kim Fields. Don't try her like that. Even if she was 50, she looks sickening to be 50. And yeah, girl, side note. When did Kenya become Cynthia's bestie? Girl, everybody was confused about that, including Candy, because Candy in this confessional, baby, it was so hilarious. She's like, I mean, I know that it's a lot of people who are best friends, and I mean, I guess they could be best friends. It was funny. Candy's confessionals are a hoot. Side note, these confessionals, she is tittied. Ooh, she is tittied. Like them, the baby has pushed them titties out. They are everywhere. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. But on to another note, girl, Tammy, that lady is weird. How you gonna make a business connect on a pleasure trip? Candy don't know you. But I guess that would be why you remember her from 20 years ago, because Candy's always been the celebrity. But yeah, Candy don't know you. Don't be trying to push your son off of her. Girl, no. No, Tammy, no. No. Girl. No. And then, I will say, side note, I know I'm all over the place, but Sheree, kudos to you, because when they try to come in and give you that instant shade or give you a way to be shady, and it was like, oh, I know you know Tammy. She said, oh yeah, I know Tammy, and paid it like a legend. Kept moving, kept walking, didn't pay no more into it. Yes, ma'am, Miss Sheree. That was very ladylike teasing. I had enjoyed that. Now, this whole argument about bitch, watching the show, I know it's gonna be different from what actually happened, but watching it, they had really been calling each other bitches all fucking night. Like, it was like, bitch, girl, you bitch, girl. It was like that all night. And that's why I always say Candy is my nigga, because she pointed out, bitch, we've been calling people bitches all night, so I don't understand. So, for the most part, in that particular disagreement between Cynthia and Porsha, I agree with Porsha. Porsha said you apologize when you feel like you did something wrong. I've been calling you bitch all night. We've been back and forth, bitch, all night. So, why is it all of a sudden a problem? Because you clicked out. And now, you had one too many drinks and you and your emotions about it. Now, I will say, I agree mostly with Porsha, but I will say that Cynthia did say, what she said, I can only tell you how I feel. Yes, your feelings are valid, but your feelings are also just that, your feelings. They are still valid, but you can't make anyone else apologize for what you are feeling. Because that's just what you are feeling. Because like she said, her intent was not to make you feel this way. So I feel like after she told you that it was not her intent to make you feel a certain kind of way, you should have been able to squash it. Because you're a grown ass woman. Because you can't make anybody beg or grovel to apologize to you. That's just not what happens. You can't make anybody do that. You can't make anybody be sorry. But she told you she didn't intend to offend you. So you should have been, okay, I can take that. I'm sorry that I got offended. I understand now that you didn't mean it that way. So let's move forward. You must have forgot who the fuck Porsha was. Like, clearly Porsha, now I'm going to get on her in a minute, but Porsha has some issues where she clicks out. Like, because she had told you earlier, if I stand up, it's going to be a different kind of situation. I'm very much that girl. Like, bitch, if I have to come to where you are, get in your face, it ain't going how you think. So you should just let her ride with that. And y'all should just had an adult conversation about it. Girl, but can we please get Porsha some help? I feel like after 25, 26, 27, you should not be clicking out like that. Like she really just blacked out and just, she was, I remember the blog down saying that, you know, Porsha had kicked Cynthia in her stomach, and I remember all of that, yada, yada, yada. I get that. But, Porsha, you can't be clicking out like that. I don't know what happened to cause you to click out like that, but baby, she went off, just was gone. And if you look at the little clips that they showed from the next episode where she was like in the person was holding her down, having this little fit. Like, she had really clicked out. Like, she was like, wait till I see you on the street, get you by yourself, bitch. She gonna fuck you up. Like, in Porsha's past life, she must have been like a mafia member, gang member, or something like that. Because, girl, she clicked all the way the fuck out. And I just feel like after a certain age, you should not have to put your hands on people. Like, I've been in very few altercations where I had to put my hands on people. And it wasn't for long. It was more so a push and tug type thing where you wasn't going to punk me. But at my age now, and I'm 30, I'm not trying to put my hands on nobody. However, if you should hit me first, it's self-defense, and I'm going to have to wear you out. But to be just clicking out like that, Miss Porsha, can we get her some help? Because I have my moments where I want to click out. Side note story about me. I play piano for churches. I was at this church, and the choir director told me that we were going to sing such and such a song. You know, just put a name of a person to the song. Well, that person at choir rehearsal had rehearsed 2 songs. So I asked which one. The one we practiced. And I'm like, bitch, well, she practiced 2. Which one? The one that I wrote on the paper. Both of them were wrote on the paper. And I was like, so, bitch. And she had the nastiest attitude ever. In my mind, I had clicked out. I felt myself throwing over the keyboard, knocking all the stuff over, and leaving. Like, it was like an out-of-body experience for me. Like, I could really see myself doing it, but I was really still sitting still. So, it was a lot. But I was glad I was able to refrain because I needed my check. And I checked her on it after service. And, you know, she don't say much to me now, but hey. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get Porsha some help. That's all for this episode. I feel like I have rambled. I hope y'all can hear me. Like I said, my throat is still a little bit sore. I'm a little bit nasally, so I hope that this is, you know, worth you watching. If not, let's try again next week. And then the week after that, I hope they'll be on break because I'll be in Los Angeles. I'll be vlogging from there. So, see y'all then. K-bye.